Good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you see this. This is Dee with INFP, Older INFP Insights. And I'm going to be doing this video before Thanksgiving. And this is just a little teaser um, to what I'm going to be doing later about how I grew up. Somebody asked that question in a comment. I wouldn't have to go real fast because this cut me off before. What you're seeing right now is, and I will explain how I grew up, which is my mother locked me out of the house. But I had a good time, and it got me to be more of the adventurous side. So what you see now is land in the mountains I used to have with a tiny house shell, and I loved it, but it's gone. I have sold it, and I do wish that I had it. This is I'm going to take this picture, and somehow I'm going to put it in my architecture bedroom. And I camped here, primitive camped here. When I was after retirement, primitive camped here. Never done that before in my entire life, but I grew to love it. So anyway, the topic. So this is what you're seeing until YouTube wants to cut it out, which it just did. So the topic today is about, gosh, I've changed my personality has changed already. Personality type. So now am I an INFJ? I have said in earlier videos when I was younger I was an INTP, and I'm not very strong in the TF or the PJ. I'm the strongest in introversion, hence, I'm going to put that right there, hence primitive camping on 4 acres of land in the mountains by myself, and had no cell phone service or anything. Strongest in that, and intuition. But there is a test out there, and if I can find the link again, I'll do it. But there is a test out there. Seems like a lot of people get confused. They don't know whether they're an INTP, whether an INFP, or I'm confusing myself, or an INFJ. And this is how you tell the difference. And just about everybody who does the Myers-Briggs MBTI videos on YouTube will have a video about how you can tell one from the other. Most of those videos are done by non-INFPs. Some are done by INFJs. Some are not done by either one. I usually go 100% for the INFP. But in real life, and when I look at the INFJ videos done by the INFJs, I relate to that. And I've been hanging around INFJs, so I don't know. So I took the test, and according to the test, I kind of cheated on the test, which is not an it's not an INFP thing, but I did not want to be an INFJ, and I knew if I answered honestly, it would be more INFJ, but I am a third INFJ according to this test. If I had answered honestly, it would have been higher, but some of the questions I knew what an INFP would do. It was very obvious, so I answered, or I knew what the INFJ would do too, either one, so I answered according to the INFP, because I did not want to be an INFJ. And so yeah, I have INFJ in me. I think we kind of all are. So what's the point to any of this? The point is our basic personality, I think our core values, who we are as a person, can fluctuate. It's on a continuum. I'm going to put it on a continuum. I think some people talk about that. Most don't. It's not hardcore. Where everything's a spectrum. I think that's probably an INFP thing. We take in all views and whatnot. It's on a spectrum. So is your personality. You are who you are at the core. But these tests, all these tests, Myers-Briggs, your personality test, your horoscope, the zodiac, the, what is it, the other, Enneagram, all of those, they are just tools. That's what I want to get into. They are just tools. But it is fun to see, and it kind of puts you in a direction, kind of points you in a direction on a map instead of just throwing darts if you're trying to really self-reflect and find out who you are and where you want to be and what kind of life you want for yourself. I think that's important, what kind of life you want for yourself. I know that now, as old as I am, I'm just learning that what I really want for life for myself is a life of peace. I want to be at peace. I didn't realize being at peace a lot of times meant being by myself as much as I am. Even though I'm like 85% introvert, which doesn't mean you like to be by yourself, it's just recharging. I'm such an introvert, I do like to be around people quite a bit. I do like, if I'm around people quite a bit, I would go here to the mountains to my my tiny house. Gosh, I miss that. But anyway, yeah, so it's just a part to who we are. I hope everybody has had a good holiday. I hope I had a good holiday. As I said, I will not publish this until after Thanksgiving. I want to have something in the hopper, as they say, coming out, because I have accepted 2 invitations to socialize, which I have not done since pre-COVID. Yeah, I would much prefer to be at this tiny house that I no longer have. But again, if you can dream it, you can do it. It's something I wanted to do, and I did. So, hope everybody's well. I will have more videos out later. I've got to think really hard and make lists. You have some great ideas. You've given me some great ideas in your comment section. I do appreciate that. If you like me, I'm appreciating that people saying that they like my videos, that it's useful for you. That helps a whole lot. And I'm not just talking to myself, which I have actually recently caught myself talking to myself. So yeah, so just take your, whether you're an INFP, INFJ, INTP, INTJ, whatever, it's just a tool. The Myers-Briggs and all of those other tests are just a tool. But yeah, I was kind of shocked that I ranked so high on the INFJ scale, because the INFJs that I know personally, who say that they are and have taken the test, I don't look or act anything like them. I can do the INFPs a whole lot easier in real life. But on YouTube, I relate more to the INFJ channel creators and the INFP channel creators. So go figure. So that's just something I wanted to put out there. Just a little teaser to what I'm going to be talking about through the month of December and on, about home life, growing up, what it's like to grow up, how you navigate being an INFP in the world, as a child, as a parent, how it happened, how I got to the place I got to, how I found my peace, which actually I will say too has only happened within the past month, quite frankly. So anyway, I'm getting long. So like, share, subscribe. Appreciate all of you. Until next time, stay safe.